Government exists to improve the lives of citizens. And modern digital gives us more power to do that than we've ever had at any point in our history before. To get there requires a new mindset. And that new digital mindset includes cloud. In a few minutes, my friend and colleague, Minister Carla Qualtrough, will be making an important announcement about cloud services. Cloud represents a great way forward for our government, our citizens, and for our tech sector. We recognize that a modern IT infrastructure is a better government digital services for Canadians. More and more, we're providing services through smartphones and tablets to Canadians. We're providing services to Canadians when they want them and how they want to receive them. Digital government really isn't about technology, though. Digital government really has everything to do with enabling, empowering, and serving people, citizens, and putting citizens front and center of everything we do. And building modern, user-centric digital services is key to us raising the bar in terms of how we serve our citizenry. We can't be a blockbuster government when we're serving a Netflix citizenry. If a company fails to get digital right, it's out of business. If a government fails to get digital right, it becomes out of touch. Our relevance to citizens is in jeopardy if we can't deliver world-class digital services. And cloud is a critical piece of providing good digital services today. As we make and renew investments in IT, we will be able to now consider cloud solutions and be able to consider the advantages of that over expensive physical equipment, servers and mainframe. That means that cloud services can be put in place quickly. We only pay for what we use, and we can reduce our hardware support costs. We'll have greater flexibility in responding to the changing needs of users, in improving services and providing them faster. That's what innovation does. It gets us to redesign, rethink our services, and to up our game. Cloud solutions can spur something that I've been talking a lot about here, and that is experimentation, giving us opportunities to do things differently, to start small and scale up, to make a small change, to iterate, to see how it goes, to deploy a project to cloud, and to learn from that experience, share the lessons learned, and to build our skills. It's better to learn those lessons early, rescope or pull the plug on a project, than to have big zombie IT projects rumbling on, trapped under the tyranny of sunk costs. C'est essentiel qui on veut se classer parmi les meilleurs gouvernements numériques au monde. We also have to leverage innovative applications being developed by our tech community. Your ideas are invaluable in helping us shape digital government, which in turn produce better results for Canadians. I'm excited about what our government is doing across the government of Canada in terms of digital services. We've made a lot of progress even in the last year. I'm excited about my partnership with my friend Carla Qualtrough, who at Public Services and Procurement Canada has a very important responsibility in terms of digital services. And I would like to welcome my friend Carla to the podium here today to share some exciting news about the next major step we, as the Government of Canada, are making forward to provide world-class digital services to our citizens. So please welcome Carla Qualtrough.
Thank you, and bonjour à tous. I'm very pleased to be part of the Government of Canada's Cloud First Day. Let me begin by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. I pay respect to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all other Indigenous people here today. J'aimerais souligner le travail remarquable de mon collègue l'honorable Scott Bryson pour son leadership et sa collaboration afin d'établir des services infonuagiques, that was my last night's homework, infonuagiques, au gouvernement. Thank you very much. J'aimerais également remercier tous les fonctionnaires qui ont travaillé sans relâche pour nous faire progresser jusqu'ici. I also recognize our strong partnership with the vendor community and industry leaders who are well represented here today. Today we are gathered to mark an exciting new era in how government services and programs will be delivered to Canadians. The Government of Canada is adopting public cloud computing services as part of its ongoing efforts to modernize its information technology. This will enable the government to offer digital programs and services that benefit Canadians and their families in a more modern, reliable, and secure way. We're focusing on cloud services for unclassified information that Canadians use every day, such as digital collection of archived material, government open data, and big data sets for scientific purposes. Much of this work supports our commitment to open government, which is about giving greater access to government data and information to the Canadian public and the business community. Today's announcement is also part of the ongoing transformation of the Government of Canada's IT landscape, which is enabling us to offer modern, robust, and secure services to Canadians. We are taking advantage of affordable tools and systems that work together to support our operations, especially in our work with partners and stakeholders. I'm excited about the opportunities public cloud services will bring to the Government of Canada and to all Canadians. And I'd like to recognize the excellent collaboration that made all this possible. En tant que ministre responsable des Services partagés Canada, j'ai pu constater l'excellent travail réalisé pour moderniser et transformer la technologie de l'information du gouvernement. Ce ministère d'avant-garde permet au gouvernement de rester à la fine pointe des innovations technologiques et numériques. Service Canada partagé a permis au gouvernement de se positionner de sorte qu'il puisse profiter de la puissance de l'infonuagique de façon uniforme et sécuritaire. After a rigorous collaborative procurement process, the department has qualified a number of cloud providers that are now acting as a cloud broker. This has many benefits. As a cloud broker, Shared Services Canada can work with departments to help them select the right solution for their needs from a wide range of cloud services and providers. It can also ensure a consistent security and operational model for all departments and agencies. The bottom line is that we now have an enterprise-wide approach to cloud adoption across the government. This is something we can all celebrate and get behind. It will help the government maintain service excellence during a period of increasing demand for online services by Canadians. Shared Services Canada has already begun awarding contracts for unclassified public cloud services. In all, 22 contracts have been awarded to cloud vendors and are available for federal organizations to use. And to date, 7 different federal organizations have started using these cloud services for a total of investment of about $2.1 million. These organizations are using cloud services to help them meet everyday business needs in serving Canadians. This includes hosting and replacing web applications, developing innovation hubs, and increasing the efficiency of its tools and processes. I'd also like to underline the work of Public Services and Procurement Canada in this area. It has awarded contracts that include cloud-based solutions being used to deliver government programs and services. For example, Correctional Services of Canada is managing its technical services and facilities at institutions across Canada using a cloud-based service. It's clear that there's a strong interest in cloud solutions within our government. We understand that Canadians expect the government to deliver online services with the same quality of user experience they get from the commercial sector. We understand Canadians expect the government to minimize the cost of IT applications and infrastructure. And we understand that Canadians expect the government to make the privacy and security of information a top priority. I'm pleased to say that we're responding to these high expectations of Canadians. Et je suis certaine que vos activités aujourd'hui contribueront à la réalisation de cet important objectif. Votre sens de l'innovation et vos technologies nous permettront d'offrir un meilleur service aux Canadiens et Canadiennes, tout en appuyant la classe moyenne et celles qui travaillent fort pour en faire partie. Le gouvernement est aussi heureux de ce nouveau partenariat que nous avons établi avec les grandes entreprises de technologie de l'information. Many representatives are here today, and I'd like to thank you for coming. Our government is committed to continue working with you to ensure we benefit from your vast experience in innovative solutions. I'd like to add that we look forward to launching a future procurement process for cloud services to handle highly sensitive data requirements. This will be led by an integrated procurement team from Shared Services Canada, Public Services and Procurement Canada, the Communications Security Establishment, and of course the Treasury Board Secretariat. This team is working jointly on a procurement framework to build a robust foundation for obtaining classified cloud services in the future. This is part of our continued commitment to harness private sector innovation and creativity to respond to the ever-increasing demand for IT services. I'd like to emphasize that as we move forward, the privacy and security of information will remain a top priority for the Government of Canada. We are committed to safeguarding the personal information we have of all citizens. Our government is committed to ensuring our programs and services to citizens are among the best in the world. With the adoption of public cloud computing for unclassified data and the work being done to advance the contracting of classified data, our government is delivering on this commitment. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us as we mark this next step in modernizing the government's IT infrastructure and services. Je suis très emballée de voir à quel point les organisations fédérales adoptent les stratégies infonuagiques afin de mieux servir la population canadienne de façon nouvelle et unique. And I couldn't be more pleased to be leading Shared Service Canada and Public Services and Procurement Canada at this crucial moment that is transforming how Canadians interact with government. Je vous remercie d'être ici et en aussi grand nombre et de m'accueillir aujourd'hui. Thank you very much.